The Virgo horoscope for November 2022 predicts total success in the field of personal relationships, since Venus, usually responsible for the fall of your sign, will dominate the sky this month. In addition to Venus, the Moon will take a strong position, which, on the one hand, will emphasize the emotionality of situations. On the other hand, it will make you better control your feelings. That is, as in the previous cycle, emotionality can be both an advantage and a disadvantage, so try to comprehend the situation as a whole. This also applies to financial and career issues, because this month you have a lot of negotiations. Usually, for Virgo, negotiations are not a problem. Representatives of your sign are either prepared in advance or gradually adapt during the situation. In November 2022, these strategies will not be enough. You will have to calculate implicit things and look deep into the situation at several deeper levels. But if you succeed, the result will amaze you in the most positive way. The horoscope for the first 10 days of November 2022 says that Virgo in the field of work will temporarily come to the fore and you will get new opportunities. In other words, you will have a chance to break through the resistance of the middle link and reach a level above the current state. If you work in an office, try to reconsider your attitude to everything in general. A new perspective will open up new possibilities. Don't let yourself get bogged down in a routine. More creativity is needed, so get it. You don't need to ask, but don't wait for mercy either, grab it. If you work for yourself or own a business, it will be much easier to adapt to changing circumstances. But it will be more difficult too, because no one will give you really good advice right now. As for the sphere of relationships, the stars say that you should focus only on your own feelings. You can count on them. But do not risk your health or the health of others close to you. This is a good time for adventures, but the consequences must be calculated in advance. The mid-November 2022 forecast indicates that Virgo will have several options for resolving any issue. It is in the middle of the month that the most important events in the field of personal relationships will occur. The period can be equally fateful for both singles and family Virgos. But families can face difficult choices. The stars immediately dot all the points. Hopefully there will be no wrong option, but you must clearly realize that this is a cardinal moment that can no longer be replayed. It will be easier for singles in this regard because they will face more flexible situations with several options. After all, it will turn out that Virgo was able to alter almost any decision one way or another. However, don't concentrate on one side of the issue this month, especially if it's a financial one. If the person who is standing in front of you clearly declares selfish interests, this is definitely not your option. Don't waste time on people you can't change. The last 10 days of November 2022 for those born under the Virgo sign are unique in terms of balance. You will often find yourself in situations where a special facet of what is happening will open up to you, others will not see it. How to use it is something you should decide for yourself, but the stars speak of almost limitless potential. If you work for yourself, it is not a sin at such a moment to think about increasing profits. If you work in an office, altruism may be appropriate, although here you need to make allowances for the peculiarities of your environment. In terms of personal relationships, singles will again be transparent and simple, and families will again have to look for the underlying reason. The more naturally everything happens, the more you will be satisfied with the result. It will be difficult, but interesting. And most importantly, you will get invaluable experience that you can share with others. Closer to the end of the month, the financial issue will become acute. Try to solve it right away, without postponing.